Welcome to Night Kids After Dark, episode 24, September 13th on this lovely Tuesday evening. Thank you guys for joining us, where we talk about video games, anime, everything under the stars. And I'm your host, Black and Tie Guy Plays, joined by Professor Daxter,
Hello, guys.
Yanonick, and Rainbowkisses.
Hey guys.
Lily is out this week, but her presence will surely be missed. How's y'all's week been? Well, last week, weekend.
It's been fantastic. It sucks that Lily's really sick. Like she's not feeling well at all.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, make sure you guys show her some love. I didn't even know she was sick.
Yeah, I didn't either. I've been so out of the loop. I've been so busy, and
Y'all aren't on Twitter?
not as much.
What's
no.
on Twitter?
Oh my god.
Literally, Rainbow had to stop following my tweets, and now I barely post. So
Now I can set your notifications back up.
Well, enough about that. This if you guys enjoy the show, make sure you guys check us out on all of the podcast services of your choice. If you search Night Kids After Dark, we should be there. What is that? Body armor?
Mamba
Forever. That
so
sounds
good.
Pretty good. But yeah, today was a big day for gaming. You had Nintendo Direct this morning and State of Play. Those are going to be two of the big topics we're talking about today, but a lot of other stuff in between that's pretty exciting. So what should we do first, guys? What do you think?
I think the direct would be cool, but I really wanted to touch on something briefly regarding PlayStation Stars. I'm really interested to see where this goes because PlayStation Stars just announced that they're going to be putting the people in their platform, giving them digital collectible assets when they achieve. Right, isn't that kind of cool? So they're going to be in your associated with your PlayStation account. So some of them look really cool, like you would get the original PlayStation system, and it would be a 3D build of it, and and you can grow your account. So I just want to see more of it, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
The internet is gonna roast the shit out of Sony. People hate TFTs
Yeah, this is interesting because is this like an NFT type thing?
or NFT. Sorry.
Seems like.
Yeah, so they announced this at State of Play, like right in the middle of it. I was like, PlayStation Stars, what the heck is a PlayStation Star? But yeah, I guess it is digital collectible rewards. Are you able to trade them, sell them? Like, I'm a little confused, like, because they said it's free to be part of the program.
As long as they're consumables and like not tradable, or like what, it would be cool if they replaced achievements with like a 3D like achievement.
I think that's what they're going for. I don't know if you can purchase and trade them. I don't know if that's maybe you can. I don't know. Like if you buy a game, let's say you buy was it Ratchet and Clank? You get a Ratchet and Clank collectible, 3D collectible, and you can view it and post it in your like locker or on your wall or library in PlayStation VR, because I think they're trying to get an early jump on VR2, which PlayStation has coming out next year. So, or this, I can't remember, this holiday season or next year. It's coming soon.
Yeah, so it looks like here it says you can display your own collectibles case within your PSN profile to friends. So it's pretty much like a 3D trophy case, pretty much. That's cool.
Cool with that. I'm cool with that. As long as it's not like tradable, sellable, or whatever, I'm good with that.
It's whatever. I mean, either way, I'm not excited about it, but I guess why not just make trophies? Well,
they can see achievements.
Yeah, why not just make achievements 3D?
That's what I'm thinking. Plus, like, achievements are kind of just like, unless you're achievement hunters, like it's just kind of like the background. And so I think it could definitely use for an overhaul. For achievements for both sides. I think Xbox could really use it too. But if it's just like a 3D token and you can actually go into like a showroom floor and see all your like achievements, that's pretty cool. But
I remember way back when these achievements were in what is it called? Achievements and trophies were just being announced. Did Pizza Hut did a deal? They were like, if you get this achievement or something in this game, we'll give you a coupon 20% off on your pizza. And I was just like, what? You can actually use your free time, game time, and actually it can help you out in real life.
yeah.
Done. I'm here for it. So that's kind of cool.
I used to like go out of my way to get achievements back in the day. Like whenever it first came out, like I loved the idea of achievements. I still remember getting was it Left 4 Dead 2 where you had to kill the screaming witch or whatever it is before she noticed you. But you had to get on top of her to kill her because you had to one-shot her. You had to kill her with one hit, and the only way you could do that was a melee attack because it was an instant kill. And you had to go behind it without it seeing you to get alerted. And that was the hardest achievement that I ever got. It was a pain.
There are real achievement hunters out there, so I can see this be beneficial, especially if you're a streamer and you have your stream trophy case in the background and you're able to show your viewers what you worked so hard on, because they can say, hey, I was there when you got that really hard achievement. So that's where I'm coming from.
Like the rarest achievements get put up like from any game.
I feel like I would be happier if like the PlayStation Stars thing was like you got the collectibles and they get shipped them to you like as like
Oh, like
Funko Pops, like actual physical stuff to put like that would be dope. It would cost them a lot of money.
And it
For
would cost
sure.
us a lot of money too.
Hey, you already pay $80 per game.
Not with Game Pass.
But with that state of play, they opened up pretty big with that. One of the big announcements that they showed was actually Tekken 8. Any of y'all play Tekken?
No.
yes, but I haven't played hard for a while, not competitively.
Here's the well, I guess this isn't the trailer, but so this is actually real-time rendered footage from the game.
I'm on a stream team who are all into fighter games, and I am not. It
Don't
looks
worry,
good.
Dax, me either.
Heck yeah. We can be confused together.
It just
Looks good. Yeah, that rain looks really sick. Is that in game though? That's not.
Yeah.
no, it's in-game rendered. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
So from the gist of like the entire state of play, like just in general, everything looks good. Like things I've never seen before, but they look incredible. Like you can kind of see, like, all right, next gen is kind of stepping in. But it was pretty dope trailer.
I like Dead or Alive because they wore bikinis. I was a teenager.
The physics for me.
Yeah, they nailed the physics engine. No, this is amazing. Like, it's one of those games that like I can't see myself paying like $60 or $70 for. But like, if I can get it for free, I'll play it for like 10 hours and then never play it again because it looks good. I just,
Something about fighting games, it really does. So, for example, in anything, if you want to get better at it, you got to put in the time and play. But
Sure.
with this game coming out, oh my gosh! First off, the attention is going to be a mainstream fighting game along with Smash Brothers and a Street Fighter. And to be honest with you, Dragon Ball Fighters has been getting a lot of attention. So you're going to be seeing a lot more of this. Tekken's going to blow up, and we're going to be like, wait, where did this come from?
Is this the prettiest one? Is this the prettiest game?
No, it's not. That's what I'm saying.
Or
Like, pretty much.
is this the prettiest
Oh,
fighter?
out of
I
all
mean,
Tekkens?
no,
Or
fighter.
all fighters?
Mortal Kombat's close, but I don't think it holds this. This is pretty.
Pretty? Probably.
Do you consider animation?
I think the animation looked fire. That animation was gorgeous.
I think it is the prettiest game. I
Are
mean,
y'all gonna get this?
I think I will.
On Game Pass.
I
yeah.
used to play Tekken a lot, but I'm not. Yeah, I don't think I'm about that life anymore. It looks.
I just
good,
don't have
though.
the time to like learn the small little details. Like
You don't have to learn. You button mash, and let me tell you, it works wonders. You hit combos that not even the person you're playing sometimes know you could do.
So yeah,
now,
Press 'em all,
so
press 'em all.
fighters for me is like I have fun until I go into an online match, and then I just get like mollywopped, just straight up demolished, and I just don't go back. But I do button mash. I'm the king of button mashing.
I think that's why they did put in rank systems so that you're playing people at your skill level, not so much the top tier players.
they also you did speak that they announced PSVR stuff, and what was the they showed a new Star Wars VR thing.
That looks really cool, actually. I do want to get your thoughts on the Star Wars VR game coming out.
I can't see in 3D. Like I have no depth perception, so VRs don't work for me. I would love to be able to use VR, but can't.
What about like the holodeck? You know how in Star Trek they have the holodeck?
No.
If they had holodeck, oh man, I'd be all about it, bro.
Right.
I've never seen Star Wars.
Star Trek, not
Star Trek.
Oh, I've never seen Star Trek either.
Oh lord.
I can't see it.
Let's take a moment of silence for Dex.
I can't see in 3D. I can't watch 3D movies. I can't back up in a car without hitting something.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's bad.
You're a menace to society. Good
I know. Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is the Star Wars thing that they show. Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge Enhanced Edition for PSVR 2. Was this something that was already released before, or?
I'm unfamiliar with this title. I just am noticing it.
Okay,
No,
so
sir. It says Enhanced Edition right there.
Yeah. So it means something has been out before.
Who let you out? I don't know. The government. It's their fault. It looks good. Yo, I remember when VRs looked horrible. This actually looks like a good PS3 game.
Way better.
Talk to your local senators today. Okay, some of these animations are a little bad, but yo, real talk. How did those missiles stay and float and not move, and then they all landed, and then they all went together?
It's Space Man.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, like Ronin?
It's magic. It's space.
Space.
So, question. So, usually Sony usually tries to focus on one thing. Did they do that this time around, or did they kind of like spread everything out? Like last one, it was definitely like VR heavy. So, right. Yo, it looks pretty.
It looks fantastic.
But it's weird because it looks good, but Ghost of Tsushima still looked better. Well, the rain looks pretty good though. Looks like they were geared towards one-player games. Yeah, that's Sony's entire MO though, is single players. Yeah. She's not they're not hurting for sure. All I see whenever I look at this is just Yakuza. It's actually a Yakuza game, yeah, because it's like a dragon. Ooh,
What?
bet.
Hello, Madam Mason. I understand you have a shop to sell.
I think you will find my chair.
Did you guys watch the videos on the houses? They showed the dorm rooms and they looked so good.
Why is your mistress selling this?
Oh my god.
When's this game come out again? Next year?
Sounds like people's audio is playing hopscotch. Professor B replying to emptiness. That's just me, to be honest.
Is my mic muted? No.
Oh no, my mic was muted.
This game looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm 100% down. If I didn't have a PS5, I'd buy a PS5 for this. Is it coming on Xbox too, right?
I thought so. Hold on.
I'm getting on an Xbox, it doesn't matter.
February 10th, 2023.
Oh, February 10th, 2023.
Is it bad that I'm just there's nothing appealing about this to me?
This
No.
game?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like a good game. Like, even if I didn't think it was Hogwarts or know it was Hogwarts, I would be interested in probably playing this game.
I think it's definitely nostalgia for sure, but I also think that it's going to be a good game.
And this game is I forgot what it was called. Pacific Drive. No idea what it's about. Looks interesting.
This is the start of any Resident Evil game.
I think this whole game takes place in the car though.
Really? The whole
No,
game?
I've played a few of those and I
called
get
Pacific
bored in
Drive.
like 20 minutes in.
I mean, that could be cool, like adventures.
It also reminds me, like, the art style is very what's that game called? The one where you make your choices or whatever?
Telltale?
No, not the Telltales, the other one that's really big. I have it on my Steam library. Hold on a second. Googling.
I like his car. Or their car.
I thought
Life
it
is
was
Strange.
I thought it was Ghostbusters.
It looks like a Life is Strange game almost.
Oh, like the animation, the art style?
Yeah. Now that Witch game still got my heart. Which Witch game are you talking about? Like Witcher? Resident Evil? Yo,
What is going on here?
this
I
might
don't
be a
know.
Ghostbuster game.
That's what I thought when I first saw it, but I guess you just going to save the world in a station wagon.
No. Just like any other good Ghostbusters story. The idea is cool. I just don't know if it'll keep me.
If it's on, so some people have Game Pass, some people have what's the PlayStation one called?
PlayStation Plus.
Yes, if they have PlayStation Plus, then yes, I think this game would do well because one thing that's going to happen is people are going to play it. People are going to watch other people play it and say, you know what? I have that subscription base. I'm going to try this game out.
This
So
is
you're in
a
a car the whole time.
this is a game where I'll watch for like 20 minutes, and if I really like it, I'll just watch it, and then if not, I won't play it or watch it at all.
Do you care about watching someone else play a game, but you haven't started at the beginning?
Yes.
I agree.
I can't. I know, like, I actually made a tweet, I think, about it, and I was like, do people want to see something from the beginning, like, all the way through, or do they care? And some people are like, just play it from wherever you want to play it, and I'm like,
Oh,
I
Lily's
can't do
talking
that.
about that Baba game.
oh, the Baba Yaga?
Yeah.
What was that
Oh, the
game?
Pacific
about?
Drive. No idea what it's about. You just drive around in a station wagon and everything's going to shit. Kind of like a Stranger's Thing looking type stuff. I have no idea. But one of the other games they showed was Sin Duality. Did any of y'all get to take a look at that at all?
I have not actually.
This game actually looks pretty interesting.
Sin Duality.
Yeah.
futuristic.
It's like
Not
an
usually
action mech
Ooh.
RPG anime game.
I like it already.
She's really pretty. She's probably like 3,000 years
No
old,
audio,
but she's really
sorry,
pretty.
y'all.
There's no audio?
No,
Oh.
just
Oh, look, it's Death Stranding.
No, don't relate it to that.
Look at all that environment that you can just U-Haul stuff.
Well, at least you can run in the. I mean, move faster in this.
That's because you're playing as a Final Fantasy character. It's pretty. It doesn't really. I don't like futuristic games. I'd rather have like medieval.
I'll admit, I would like to see more.
I think it looks pretty. I think if you like futuristic style games, I think this is up your alley, but not for me.
Like, if you can customize your mech, then I'm in. Especially if it's multiplayer. Oh man, what?
it looked like it is multiplayer because at the bottom it says something about multiplayer.
Oh,
During one of the scenes because it's like 2 mechs on the screen. No idea.
It looks like they're using 2 different art styles.
it
like
does
the
look like
end.
No Man's.
Like- You're welcome.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say they have like the anime style, and then it kind of has like a different art style for like the mechs and the environment. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I get that. And then their next game, Stellar Blade.
What in the No Man's Destiny? Oh, this is Anthem. Anthem's back, baby.
Anthem anime style.
His beard looks gorgeous. Good gracious,
Yeah,
luxurious beard.
they really need to work on his face though, man. He looking rough.
I thought this was like a Metal Gear game at first. And I was like, oh my god. And then I was like, oh, it's not.
Yo, it is. It literally is Anthem. What the hell?
I've yet to see anything that's been like, oh, I want this.
So far,
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, the Hogwarts is the one I care about right now.
I don't think this was like like this is the games that
Oh,
you
I've
should
seen
be
this.
looking out
They've already
for.
shown this. This is definitely. They've already announced this. I've already seen this.
Yeah, I guess this was nicknamed Project Eve at first.
Mhm.
oh,
I remember because of her cape, nothing else. Literally
that was
her
a
cape.
while ago.
Is this a Square game? No. No.
No.
It's not.
To be honest, Square had a big day on the Nintendo Direct.
No. That makes me upset. That makes me so sad.
That Nintendo had a good day with Square.
Yeah. That just means Square's not gonna have polished, good-looking games.
Oh, Nintendo. Oh, shade was thrown at you.
Sorry, Nintendo.
Sorry, not
It's not
sorry.
sorry.
For what it's worth, I plan on never getting a sponsor through Nintendo from Nintendo's side of it.
This
So
game,
like,
this game reminds me of like a PlayStation version of Bayonetta.
yeah.
Ah, yeah.
The monster looks pretty cool. The fighting design's really good. Oh yeah, they kept talking about her butt. I remember that from like the last time I watched it. Her ass is huge, chat.
Oh, they're in
You get
space.
a giant Gatling gun. Yeah.
Dark Souls Royals. What was the name of that game on PlayStation 2 where you fought in space? I forgot the name of it.
Dead
Was-
Space?
No, it was like Evo, Enzo. I can't remember the name of it. You fought in mech.
I totally remember what you're talking about. It's Death Stranding.
Oh man. And then I think they closed it out. They closed out the state of play with 2 exclusives. Oh, I
What
think
were they?
Stellar Blade was one of the exclusives. So that was a Sony exclusive. And then Ronin, which is about to come on now, is the other exclusive.
Is this gonna be like a Dark Souls? It looks good. I
No.
like it. It's pretty. Where's my Ghost of Tsushima 2?
Zone of the Enders was the game I was thinking of.
Hey, thanks,
Zone of the
DMV.
Enders was so good.
DMV Death got it.
I appreciate you for being serious.
Team Ninja.
Oh, it is. It is a Team Ninja game. It's a
Man,
rated game.
This game looks great.
Like they all visually look good.
Pirates versus Samurai. Who will win?
Yeah, they do all look really good. Just
I feel like
nothing
that's
for
not.
me.
I feel like that's not like a. That's such a like a normal now. Like it's so hard to like. You know what I mean? Like every game looks gorgeous now in their own right.
Except for Nintendo games, which
Except for Nintendo games, yeah. Well, they look good. They look good if you're playing on like a 720, 12-inch.
I just like all the blood in this game.
Yeah, it looks cool. I think they did a fantastic job with this game.
You have an obsession with blood.
No, but
Blood.
when there's samurai swords, I expect a lot of blood. And that's what
Blood.
I'm getting.
I'm not wrong, DMV.
And for the last thing,
Oh, this looks
What do you-
sick. That's
what do you
pretty cool.
think they closed out with?
Last of Us 2 or Last of Us Part 1. No, that's already out. Last of Us 2 Enhanced Edition PS5 game.
I think Final Fantasy. No, you said they didn't do Final Fantasy. Shoot, I don't know.
I would have wanted some more Final Fantasy Rebirth information, but they just gave us more. Well, you'll see.
Oh, they closed with Street Fighter.
Oh, Ragnarok. I actually saw. I haven't seen
They-
it yet, but I did see it on.
Yeah,
Twitter.
they closed out with more God of
Still
War
play.
Ragnarok. I mean, it looks good. It looks like more God of War, but like on a bigger
Good.
scale.
Did you
You know
guys
what I
see
mean?
the controller?
Yeah,
They have a
they-
controller.
This is what they're
Yeah.
showing right now, actually. Yep. So there's
Sick.
actually going to be a PS5 God of War themed controller.
What?
Down. I'm here for it. It's gorgeous. It's pretty. I don't like the blue, but I definitely like the wolves.
I would have to see what it feels like before I purchase it.
Probably the same as the
Same.
regular
It's
one.
gonna feel like this. Oh my!
It's the same controller, it just looks different.
For
You know, it's like they might use leather. Like no.
Just like Wizards, Yano needs to. He's summoned by the controller. He doesn't get to just choose.
And then they're showing more God of War gameplay, which makes me, because to be honest, I
Yeah, what
am
was that?
excited for this game, but I wanted to see. I just wanted to see more, and the more that I'm getting from this is making me want the game.
As soon as I saw the Marvel style ending for the first one, I was already down for the second. I didn't need to know anything.
Give me some texture.
Atreus was annoying. I hope that he becomes a man in this game.
He definitely has an older voice.
Yeah,
Is that the sun?
yeah,
Yeah.
Loki. Ah, that's a spoiler. My bad, chat.
Sure about that? Pretender God! Are they all father?
This game
Yo.
is gonna be great.
Those are the Valkyries, right?
Looks like it. The battles look more. I mean, the battles in God of War are always grand, but for some reason they look even more grand.
Everything's bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, of God's work. In your lifetimes, has anyone ever?
Santa Monica just knows how to make a good game, man. It's crazy.
Can you even imagine?
Is it the visuals for you?
It's everything, man. Like the story is like the story is so good.
Beyond the monster.
Yeah, the story is good. The way the game feels is good.
The animations are spot on. The character development's amazing.
They
They like
Oh, this scene coming up is pretty dope.
we've all played the first one or at least seen it, right? So I'm not spoiling.
Yeah, I've played it. I beat it.
You know?
Platinumed it.
Nah. Oh, I beat the first and second one.
Yo, what
Yeah,
in the
that was
hell?
dope, right?
Wow.
Mermaids. We're in Frostheim.
What? Okay, this game is visually orgasmic.
And of course, you end with him fighting.
Thor. Yeah. Question: is this all done in one take again, like the first one? I'm assuming it is. It looks like it.
Here's Hercules.
Hercules?
I don't know.
No, it's just Thor. Pretty
Um,
interesting.
when he got his Chains of Olympus in that game, it was like all the characters coming out from Avengers. Like that's the hype that happened whenever that happened. It was crazy.
The
The
last
first one. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty hype. So overall, what's your overall take on State of Play, Sony State of Play?
I only care about 2.
I enjoyed it. I like that they put these games up front and center because there's a lot of other games coming out soon. But all of these games show what PlayStation can do visually, so I can't wait to see.
I think people got to keep in mind that Sony already put out the State of Plays are not going to be like mind blowing, like oh my god type stuff. It's going to be like, hey, we're just letting you know these games are coming, and this is what's happening with them. Like these are the updates we have for the games that some people might be interested in.
Yeah, State of Play is never big, right? They always show all their major announcements at like E3 and like Summer Game Fest and stuff.
So I think they definitely knew who their audience was that they wanted to target and definitely nailed that. And anybody that wasn't, then it just wasn't for them.
I feel like that's kind of just how it is with yeah.
Do you feel like this is PlayStation or Sony kind of get to Microsoft and say, "Hey, we're not out of it"?
No.
Because it was a lot of single player games focused.
I don't think it had anything to do with that, to be honest. I think it literally was like, hey, we talked about these games a while ago. Let us show you what they look like now.
Like an update.
I think it's a good update. I didn't know about the Ronin game, but it's on my radar now.
Yeah. Well, with that, Nintendo Direct also happened this morning. I think I was more excited about Nintendo Direct.
Why is that?
Overall. Oh, well, why?
Splatoon 3.
Well, that, and we finally got a name for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2.
Let's go.
It has a real name.
Amazing.
So they actually have, it's a teaser.
It's a teaser.
I didn't like the first one, so I probably won't even check this one out.
But it looks the same.
I mean, it's a winning formula for fans, so why change it?
I think they're gonna have building aspects put into this game.
Is it called Legends of Zelda Genshin? Yeah, it's gonna have a huge impact for sure.
So I see what you did there.
So
why
this
does
is
he run like that?
That's how he runs.
He's always ran like that.
That's how he runs.
No wonder it takes so long to beat his game.
This one looks like there's a lot of air travel in this one, obviously.
Yeah.
All that says to me is that it's going to be a very large size game map.
I wonder if it's going to take place in the same world as the previous game.
So it's called Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Is this going to be a prequel, sequel? Is the last one like a prequel or sequel to like the entire series, or where's it set on the timeline?
So, I mean, what you got? Every Zelda game is its own thing.
Oh, okay. It's a Square Enix game. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much. It's the same character, just a different story every time.
There's some elements of time being played here.
Not really.
So if I play a random one, it won't make a difference.
If you play a random one, it won't affect any of the other ones you play.
Correct.
Okay, got it.
That's pretty much how you're literally. I don't know. It's weird how they do it.
This is Link. You know him, but you don't know anything about him.
You don't know
And
this.
this
Link.
is our story.
Exactly, pretty much. They also released Nintendo. I swear, Nintendo loves their Fire Emblem because they announced another Fire Emblem today.
Fire Emblem is like hot though, man.
We
Like
live on the continent of
I used to play it
Elios.
on the Game Boy.
4 realms
This one's called
surrounding
Fire
the
Emblem
Holy Land at
Engage,
its
and it
center.
has the main character reminds me of
1,000
what's his
years
name
ago,
from
our lands endured
My
a
Hero
vicious
Academia,
war
the
with
dude
the fell
with the
dragon.
half hair, red hair, and white hair.
We called upon
Johto?
heroes from other worlds to aid us.
Yeah, that's his name.
Heroes known as emblems.
Is that his name? I can't
With
remember.
them, the warriors of
Oh,
our nation.
no.
Did you switch the screen?
won. In the
I don't
end,
know.
Oh shoot,
we were
sorry.
victorious in
You don't get to see it.
defeating and imprisoning
It,
the
it
fell
didn't even
dragon.
show anything. Not yet.
In the years
That's a
since,
big snake
our world
creature
has
thing.
been safe. But now, I sense
Todoroki, that's his
True.
the binding weakens.
True.
Yeah, Shoto Todoroki.
Yo, he looks sexy. Golly.
That's the main character.
Not that guy, the other guy. Take me back.
Blue
Oh, I
eyes,
see
white
what you
dragon.
mean.
Yo, we're in Yu-Gi-Oh! Got it. Yo, his hair is dookie cheeks.
Cookie.
So bad. Who
I
thought
like-
red and blue would have been a good combo?
I like the art style of this game. It looks
I
great.
like the art. Yeah.
Is that Marth?
It is Marth.
What?
You know what's interesting? The new main character of this series, it can be male or female. They haven't shown the female one, but I'm pretty sure she has the same hair.
Is that dorky dude with the
Oh,
red
she
hair?
looked like fucking Harley Quinn.
Yeah, but the girl who
If I may,
designed the character,
you are a
she also
divine
designs a lot of the
a member
popular.
of a royal family of dragons revered as
What are the
deities.
stream? You know how people put the anime characters on their Twitch streams that talk.
Oh yeah. VTuber.
Yeah,
VTuber.
VTubers. She designs VTubers. And she
What?
is designing the main character.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Which is why
Professor like doo-doo
he
cheeks.
looks like, that's why he looks like a VTuber.
He does, yeah. I couldn't put my finger on it, but you're right.
He's 100% a
It
VTuber
is
in
rather
Fire.
quiet, I know.
So,
might actually
sir,
play this game.
why did you want to join? Well, I got really tired of being a VTuber, so I thought I would take my hand and be a knight.
Out. Figured I'd go kill some things.
Funny story. I don't know anything about the story game. Like game-wise, I have no idea what happens in these games. But they're
man,
fun.
It's a lot. The stories and kingdoms is too much.
Wait, they're all intertwined?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
pretty crazy. I mean, you wouldn't know.
Kingdom Hearts is a convoluted story, but I didn't know this had a
Yeah, so
story.
this Fire Emblem Engage is kind of like a tactics. Because the last, what was the last Fire Emblem that was like
The
that?
Four Houses. Oh, just
Yeah.
kidding.
Was it Four Houses?
The Four Houses is the last one. I don't know if it was or not. But
Nah, it was the one that came out before that. Like when the Switch first came out, that one was like a tactics based style, and that thing was really good. Oh my god,
Okay.
it was so good.
that background art is good enough to go on my computer. That background art is gorgeous.
Oh man, they also announced a new Fatal Frame.
That looks cool too, actually. For those of you who don't know Fatal Frame, it's a horror related genre, Nintendo genre.
Yeah,
I don't
so-
know why I thought of like the robot, like Crisis Core. Is that it? Is
Was
that the one
Fatal
I'm thinking
Frame PlayStation?
Fatal Frame.
of? Yeah,
it was on
PlayStation.
PlayStation. Pretty much, it's a horror game where you have to take pictures of ghosts, and that's how you catch them. And it's terrifying game. They don't have the trailer for it here, but Fatal Frame: Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. They announced a new Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass.
That's why Ghostbusters never did anything. That's why they sucked at their jobs, because they weren't taking photos like they were supposed to.
They also announced a Fist of the North Star boxing game.
What?
It's a fitness boxing game, which is
You-
crazy.
Is it the second one?
Fist of the
Or it's
North
just a completely different one?
The boxing game?
Yeah.
That was the first one?
It's
They
Fist of-
already have a fitness boxing one.
Yeah, but it's based off Fist of the North Star anime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Pretty crazy. Splatoon 3. I mean, they already they just announced the new Splatfest that's coming out. So yeah,
September 23rd through the 25th, just so y'all know.
Are you interested in that one, Rainbow? Is that the one you're interested in? Is that the game?
Yeah, I already have the game. There's nothing for me to buy.
I think the game that I was most interested in. Have you guys played Octopath Traveler at all?
I haven't, but I've seen the story and it's really good.
I played the first
So-
one, didn't beat it, but
There's
this
a trailer for this Octopath.
Yeah, Octopath Trailer 2 has been announced. If you haven't played it, I highly suggest you play it.
Where made me eat my words.
Square Enix did have a huge presence.
the game
Square-
looked stunning.
Yeah, Square made me eat my words. This is a gorgeous game, by the way. But it looks good on phones too, so like, meh.
The story is great. I like the combat is familiar. I know a lot of sometimes people don't like turn-based gameplays. This game, you don't sometimes even feel like you're playing a turn-based game. Is that true? No, I just am biased. I like turn-based games.
I'm glad that Square went away with turn-based, like from Final Fantasy series. I think it was a nice evolution for the series. However, I also like turn-based, so like a good turn-based, I'm here for it.
Yeah, I think I just missed my turn-based game.
Yeah.
This is not what I was expecting when I heard the title.
What, you thought it was octopus here?
No, I don't know. I thought there was gonna be an actual traveler. You walk around, but not this. I don't know what I was
You are
expecting.
the traveler. Like you can literally run the game over and over. There's like eight different characters that you run the game.
Yeah, and the story changes.
And it
depending on
changes
who you
every time you with each character. That you run.
This game style was just not what I was expecting. They did something with that title there.
They did, didn't they?
Yes, they did. They were like, oh, it's a great title. And then you look at it and you're like, wait, that is not what I saw in my head.
Ma'am, this is porn.
It does remind me of Legend. Wait,
I was
what?
about to say what? I thought you were gonna say it does remind me of porn. What?
It reminds me of Legend of Mana.
You know, watching this turn-based porn.
Could you imagine?
Is that a thing?
Yes.
I'm good. Where my phone at? Google it.
I don't know what this game is. It's
Turn-based.
Face Farm.
Oh, it's Stardew Valley.
My dear friend, I
it
seem to have
looks
found
fun.
myself in the most
It's
enchanting
Stardew
of
Valley.
places.
Of course.
It reminds me of Harvest Moon, actually.
Astoria is everything I
Yeah,
like
it's probably closer to Harvest Moon. Yeah.
A simple life.
Like that
beautiful
new
land,
Disney game they came out, which is
beautiful
very good.
world, the place to
I
That
heard
game
that.
is great.
It's very good.
Every
Some of the
This
some of
looks
the
really cute.
something new.
some of the animations, or not the animations, but the controls to like get
Luckily, I have
the
friends
square
here,
that you need
and
to like
everyone
plant
plays
something is a
part
little
to cultivate
wonky,
this
but
world
other
we
than that,
share.
it's been a fun time.
I can
It's
see
still in
it.
early access, but this game.
Oh, is it?
The more we
Yeah,
build,
the Disney game is still in early access.
the more we'll
See, this is what I love. Or look at this organization.
There's a certain kind
It's
of
team.
magic
You can play with your friends. This is game I could see doing very well for itself.
I
Not
would play it the ish out of it with you guys.
That brings me
100%.
to
Yeah.
Astoria's
Not even joking.
best-kept secret.
This game has intrigued me. It looks
Come to
cute.
Game Pass.
Fey magic.
Also, did you see
You
Hearthstone?
believe.
I saw Hearthstone.
Did
Who
not.
knows what
In this?
secrets are waiting?
Yeah, did you not
Just
see it?
beyond
Go
our
back.
No.
Oh, the little symbol.
Of
Yeah.
course,
I saw,
every
yeah.
adventure has
Yeah,
its
yeah,
secrets.
yeah.
I thought that I was like, that looks so
We'll face
familiar.
those together.
Nothing gets past these eyes. Except when I'm backing up and
Pedro
can't
said,
see.
"Looks like something I'll be spending all my time." This definitely looks like a game that you can just
Know
get
that it's
lost in.
waiting for you.
Absolutely.
And so am I.
I also have 2,000 hours in Final Fantasy 14, so
Oh, is the farming in this similar?
it's more closer to Stardew. But yeah, it's very good as well.
Then they also announced Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm Final
Oh,
Bar line.
A rhythm game? Oh, we
Guitar
need
Hero.
more of that.
Guitar
Yeah,
Hero
but Final Fantasy music, can't beat it.
You can't play it either.
On stream, right?
Yeah. Yep. Rude. There's at least 3 people that worked really hard on this game, DMP. Yo, this does look kind of trash.
I like rhythm games.
I do too, but this looks so corny.
Is this on the mobile?
Honestly, this
No,
is
I think this is on Switch.
this would be right up Lit Fairy's alley, though.
I would
love
try this.
rhythm game.
I would at least try the game.
The little dang freaking clouds at the bottom.
Yo,
what I
That's
do
actually
like
got
is you're
14
battling.
characters. They actually have 14. They have all the characters, even 14. That's cool.
So you're playing through a battle. That's cool.
Yeah, I like the idea. I just don't like the design of it.
Does it have a multiplayer function? That could be a game changer for me.
Is through the fire and flames on it.
You know how hard and difficult that song is?
This would be cool. This is the only song I'd play, though. To be honest, this is the hypest song.
DLC already.
It is?
90 songs with Square Enix titles available as DLC.
But you
Wow.
had to buy them separately.
Oh, they got Octopath Traveler music too?
Oh,
I
that's
guess this
cool.
is just a bunch of Square. Chrono Trigger?
Wow.
These are DLCs, though.
Probably.
Oh, it is DLC.
Yeah, these are DLCs.
Oh, Legend of Mana.
I hate the things moving at the bottom. It's actually destroying my focus.
No, really?
It's
Yeah,
literally
it's
the only thing I'm looking at.
Killing at my focus. My ADHD is like, don't look at them, and then I look
Every
at
time a squall pops up, I look down.
It
Do they
sounds
got
like you guys
potatoes?
wouldn't be good at this game.
them. No, there's too much going on in the screen. This is ideally a phone game. Like, this is a phone game for me.
Have you guys
bet it-
played the Persona rhythm game?
No, I didn't know they even had one.
I haven't even played the regular Persona game.
Yeah, I've had
Me
it in
too.
my library for years, and I've never turned it on.
Oh, it looks like there is team play.
Hairstyle. Oh,
Yeah,
And
wait.
online multi-battle.
They keep adding stuff. There's so much stuff.
wait, it's 4 players?
Yeah, it looks like they're battling each other.
It looks like they're in the way.
It's a lot going on my screen right now.
Sir, gamers have ADHD. Will you stop?
This is my thing.
Now available for pre-order. February 16th, 2023. Mario's plus Rapids Sparks of Hope was
No.
also announced. That Mario plus Rapids is a really good game.
Yeah, I like it.
And then they announced Nintendo 64 games, which is pretty funny because
More Nintendo 64 games are on the way.
What?
Pilot Wings 64.
Pilot Wings.
Pilot Wings.
Mario
This is
Party.
like the uglier Superman.
Oh my god.
Mario Party 2.
Mario
Oh, this.
Kart.
By the
I
way,
never had Mario
that
Kart.
that
Mario Party
that
3.
I can't talk. The way you squeeze their face around was my favorite part of Mario 64.
Pokemon Stadium 2.
You got Mario Party 2, 3, Pokemon Stadium 1,
1080
Pokemon
snowboarding.
Stadium 2, 1080 snowboarding coming.
Excite Bike 64.
Yo.
Psych Bike 64.
I'm here
That
for
was
the
a great
Pokemon
game.
Stadium for what it's worth.
In the future, you can play a selection of Nintendo 64 games.
Mario
and
Party
enjoy many
1,
more
2, and
gaming
3.
benefits
Why don't you
with
just
an active Nintendo
put 'em
Switch
together?
Online Plus expansion pack membership.
Because they're dramatically different games.
One more game we should mention.
I haven't played Mario Party since
Special announcement.
22.
Special announcement from Nintendo.
I would have lost my wig.
Golden
Oh, I thought this was coming on
64,
Game Pass.
which it is. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
also coming out on Game Pass, but GoldenEye 64 is also coming to Switch Online.
That's
It's just
so-
great. They announced them on like pretty much the same day
I think that it'll look better on the 64.
on the 64.
Or
Are you
the
trolling?
Switch. Yeah,
I'm
the
so
Switch.
confused.
100%.
I'm pretty excited about GoldenEye
Me
on
too.
both. on both platforms.
Do you think it's going to be crossplay?
Crossplay? No way. Nope.
No way.
No, I don't see because I think it's two different versions. I don't even know. I don't know how they're doing it. But you also said Mario Strikers Battle League is coming out. They added Diddy Kong. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. They got a booster course pass, so you can get a bunch of new tracks if you're still playing Mario Kart. I don't think they're gonna make another one. Well, maybe eventually, but if they keep putting DLC out, oh shoot, damn, there's a lot more. I forgot.
A lot more.
Shoot. A lot of people have been waiting for this. Nintendo Switch Sports. So,
oh yeah, I'm really excited for this.
It's funny about this is they delayed this a lot because they felt like it just wasn't fun, and now all of a sudden it's back out.
Trash.
Plus, up to 8 players online can swing
Wait,
clubs at
the
same time on the
screen?
same course in survival
Oh
golf.
shoot, sorry y'all.
Get the most strokes, and you're out.
Don't worry, chat. We're all professionals here.
It happens to the best of us.
I'll start it over for you guys so you guys can see the Switch Sports.
The next free
Drinking
update
party
for the Nintendo
nights.
Switch Sports
So they're
game
finally
Golf.
bringing golf to it. Yes. I go bust it back out.
I can't wait to throw my shoulder out as a 32-year-old man trying to hit it.
Plus, up to 8
Why
players
you
online
trying-
can swing their clubs
Why you swinging so hard?
on the same course.
Because I think it goes further, but it has a limit,
The most strokes,
and I don't know that limit.
This
Up
free
to
update
8 players.
launches
Oh, this is
holiday.
great. When does this come out?
Available holiday 2022.
It's a
Man,
free update.
thank the heavens.
Imagine paying another $20 for just golf.
Y'all play Pikmin? I like
This
Pikmin.
I'm excited for. I didn't know this got announced, and I'm here for it. Pikmin series is so good.
So Pikmin 4 has been announced.
They have a trailer?
Sure do.
They announced this a while ago. However, we only got a picture.
Those things are so cute in an ugly way. They're like pugs almost. Sorry, Duo. Did you guys play the originals like a long time ago?
Yes.
Shout
My
out to Atticus.
No.
He got
favorite.
his first stripe in Jiu-Jitsu. That's awesome.
Hey, congratulations.
Yay.
Let's go.
Just Dance. I don't care about Just Dance, but
'Cause you
Don't
can't
do
dance.
Just Dance like that.
it's got
Can't
Don't
dance.
be
BTS. It's
disrespectful.
got BTS in it, I guess.
Nobody cares about that.
Ooh.
They need
BTS?
to add some more KDA songs. That's what they need to do.
What do I
I'm
have
not
to do to
I'm not
become
gonna lie,
a
playing this
K-pop
game with
star?
my kids is fun.
My daughter loves KDA. It's like one of her favorite bands.
Is Just Dance? Do people still? Is that like a still party game night kind of thing?
If you have kids, yeah.
What happened to DDR?
Me, adults can play.
Oh,
it,
DDR
too.
is still there. It's just arcade.
Because DDR ran the gaming rhythm game or whatever, like the dancing game, and then this came out, and I haven't heard anything since. We just Westerners. DDR was amazing if you had alcohol.
That is Just Dance. What am I? Why did it not look like Just Dance?
Like it was. They came out with another farming sim, Harvestella. So for all you
Me.
Square Enix digital
Planets with
farmers,
4 giant
here's another
crystals
one.
called Seas Light.
I'm not as excited for this one. This one so far
Seas
doesn't
Light
look as good.
controls the
Well, it
four
looks pretty good.
seasons and
It
bestows
looks
What a-
prettier,
blessings
but
upon all living things.
Wait, did you say it was called We Are Farmers?
We are farmers.
Harvestella.
And your life
Dun, 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 dun.
State Farm came out with a game for that. Or no, that's not State Farm.
Jake brought us.
What is the We Are Farmers insurance company?
State
Isn't it-
Farm.
Yeah, I think-
It's
No, it's
not
not.
State Farm. It's the other one.
It's not?
No. State Farm is Jake. Jake has
like-
some commercial.
Set out
It's
on
like
a journey
Liberty
with
Mutual.
your friends.
It is
to
Liberty Mutual.
uncover
Is
the
it?
mysteries
Yeah.
of quantum.
Yeah, then why would they think there's
Because I guess they're really farmers. I don't know.
The road ahead.
Is it
will
really?
lead to
Hold
all
on.
No, it's
kinds
farmers
of
insurance.
adventures.
It's
You
literally
called
We
farmers
are
insurance.
farmers.
Eventually,
Bum bum
the
bum bum
very
bum.
truth of the world itself.
That's how I googled it.
You're gonna be like,
Sorry.
why did our Google traffic go up all of a sudden?
No, We Are Farmers is not State Farm.
It's farmers.
It would have
Insurance.
made more sense.
State Farm is Jake from State Farm.
Yeah, farmers insurance.
Isn't Flo from State Farm too? No, she's
No,
not.
She's from
Flo-
Geico.
Bruh.
She ain't from Geico, is she? No.
Flo?
No, she's not.
that's
Geico
Progressive,
is the
Progressive.
gecko.
It's
I
progressive.
hate it here.
Yeah.
Chad, this is the last time we were going to group together.
Flo
I
is
hope
progressive.
this was fun for
All
all
these
of you.
insurance companies are gonna be like, why do we have people calling us getting premiums now?
This is the most interaction they've ever had.
In my point of view, insurance is a scam, so whatever.
Truth. Anyways,
What did we get
Harvestella is
actually?
pretty cool. I didn't see any of it, but it was really good.
I saw pieces of it.
Are we on
Bayonetta
something
3?
else?
I'm looking forward to Bayonetta.
A lot of
I've never
people have
played
been
it.
waiting for it's a really good game.
It's just a hack and slash, right?
Yeah,
That's
pretty
essentially.
much.
I just know that everybody loves her because of her
Hair
gun
skin.
skill. Gun skin.
And her gun feet. Gun heels.
This looks pretty.
It's always looked pretty good.
Yeah. Do you think Do you think Nintendo's ever gonna launch like a console that's actually good looking though, like an actual like solid competitive in the market, or do you think they're always gonna stick with like the what they're doing?
If they stick to the portable, I see it being that way. You know,
But how can you say that when Steam Deck is out there?
Yeah. That's why I'm curious if you think like this is gonna like really push the envelope.
I feel like it doesn't come in fancy colors.
I think Nintendo just likes to stay a generation behind.
That's fair.
Because that just makes
It's
their
just
costs
really
cheaper.
unfortunate. It's just really unfortunate because like a lot of these games are so good.
but
October 28th, Bayonetta 3.
And I'm not like a stickler for graphics, but man, whenever it looks like the PS2, like it's hard to really.
yeah, but all right. Let me put it to you this way: if their target audience is a younger generation,
Ain't
then
nobody playing Bayonetta at a younger generation, I assure you.
I'm sorry to my younger viewers.
They also announced
We have
Rainbow.
faith in your game choices, younger viewers. We have faith.
Yeah.
Yeah, and plus you guys are getting Resident Evil Village, so
Children.
Sifu's coming to.
Seafood
Which?
is coming to Switch, and then you also got Crisis
Wait,
Core.
did
Final
you say
Fantasy VII,
Sifu is coming to Switch?
Now
November 8th.
Rainbow can rage mobily.
This shit is hard on fucking PC. Why would you want to play it on the goddamn Switch?
So you can throw your Switch. Crisis
See,
Core
that's
Final
why they
Fantasy
released
VII
2 new
Reunion,
ones.
Radiant Silver Gun, classic shoot 'em up game, comes out Tuesday. Today?
Oh wow!
Endless Dungeon, Tales of Symphonia Remastered, Life is Strange Arcadia Bay Collection is coming out September 27th. Romance and Saga, Lego Brick Tales, Disney Speedstorm, Fall Guys Season 2 September 15th, and Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe comes out February 24th.
That
Kirby
style
games
is
always look
pretty-
great.
Yeah.
It Takes Two is also coming to Switch.
Kirby's Return to
Oh, wait a minute,
Dreamland
yep.
Deluxe
It
is
Takes
coming
Two
to
also.
Nintendo Switch.
See, this art style works for the Switch. Not all the
One
art
day,
styles that
a
they choose
spaceship
works with the
crash
Switch.
lands on
I think
planet
that's my
Popstar.
major issue.
To help
It
Mario
limits the art
return to
styles
his
that you
home
can
planet,
choose.
Kirby and his friends set off on an adventure.
I'm not an artist, but I will admit that I can tell when a game is not
And other
the
familiar
most
copy of
gorgeous
the
looking.
new
But if the
Mega
gameplay can
Man
fix
makes
that,
its
oh,
debut.
I'm here for it.
Blast foes from a
Like I said, I'm not a
distance
huge
or
stickler for
punch 'em up
graphics, but
close.
whenever something looks like it was
It's
made
packed with
8
other
years ago,
powerful moves
it's
as
kind of
well.
hard,
The
you know?
game supports local play for up to 4 players on the same system.
It's just kind of like one of those things where I'm like, man, I
Plus,
could really
everyone can
see
play
this
as Kirby
game
while
like on a
using
next
their
gen.
favorite copy abilities.
Kirby.
Oh,
Like this game is
Selection of
gorgeous,
sub-games to
absolutely
play.
gorgeous.
This includes the
And it got mini games?
Mandalore's tome trackers.
Oh, that's
Oh.
fantastic.
Oh, it's a Mario game now.
You know,
Got
are
it.
you gonna get this?
Kirby.
For my nephew and niece.
Played with a
Kirby.
The face you just made though, lies.
It almost feels like Kirby Mario Party.
It almost does, right?
Proportions awaits.
For what it's worth, though, 14 was made 10 years ago, and it still looks better than 90% of Switch games.
Launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th,
Also, they're
2023.
updating graphics
Pre-orders
before the new expansion comes out.
You're
Are
a
they
tough
really?
guy to impress, Dax.
And
Jeez.
That's it for the Nintendo Direct.
Man, that was great. I think all of those games. The only game I missed was the Final Fantasy farming game. That game I didn't see. I didn't pay too close attention to.
And like with that, because we were talking about GoldenEye and how Xbox also released news on GoldenEye 007. So James Bond returns as GoldenEye 007, sets its sights on Xbox Game Pass. Since its original release in 1997, GoldenEye 007 has remained a beloved classic in the hearts and minds of millions of fans worldwide. Today, we're excited to announce that a new generation of players will soon get to experience the genre-defining stealth shooter gameplay for themselves, faithfully recreated to preserve the action and excitement of the original while adding new features for the modern age of gaming. Players will guide James Bond on a global espionage mission to prevent... All right, if you haven't played GoldenEye, like, just play it. It's just such a good game. The multiplayer was so fun. I guess this looks like it's... the textures are new.
Yeah,
Wait, they used to be worse than this? Hold on.
I mean,
They're smoother.
That's fair.
The resolution, they look higher resolution. Yeah, 100%. Those textures are 100% higher resolution. They look smooth as hell.
yeah, they do.
So, hear me out. I loved GoldenEye. Remaster it. Just give me a whole new one, and I would pay $80 for it. I'll play
80?
this. Or 70, whatever the new price is. I don't know, whatever.
$78,000?
Yeah, you heard it here first.
I think GoldenEye coming back is great. Actually,
I agree. I like it. I'll probably play it as like a nostalgia thing. I don't think it'll do well.
It's just interesting that Xbox announced it on Game Pass and Nintendo announced it on Nintendo Switch Online, like, and nobody has any gripes about it. Like, I wonder how that worked out. Because I guess, was it GoldenEye made by Rare?
Yeah, and Microsoft owns Rare.
Yeah. Okay. But does that mean Nintendo doesn't own GoldenEye?
No.
Or they both own GoldenEye? Like, how's this working?
But weren't they wasn't there an announcement way back about them doing a merger?
Yeah, or is working together. Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe this is what came of that.
To be
anybody-
fair, it might
Go
just
ahead.
be. To be fair, they just might have been like, we don't care. You know
Nintendo
what I mean?
not caring.
I don't see that. I don't buy it.
No, Microsoft owns Rare, so Microsoft owns the right, or Rare
So
owns the rights.
you think Microsoft's like, yeah, we don't care.
Yeah, like I could see that. They're still letting Call of Duty go through, and it's like one of the best sellers each year.
I'm sure they had a conversation about it though.
It's pretty funny because with that deal for Call of Duty and PlayStation actually came back and was saying actually this deal is trash. Like, yeah, so
It's already done. Like it's already finished.
So we'll see. Anybody who's
They
Go ahead.
promised. I was just gonna say, basically, what happened with that whole thing was they promised that they were gonna keep the way that they announced it on Phil Spencer. Apparently, was like they colluded. They made it sound like way better than it actually was. They said that they were gonna keep it on to they're gonna let Sony keep producing Call of Duty. But really, what happened was they were under contract for like 3 more years, and then that was like all that they've said. So after 3 years, we don't know yet.
Yeah. Staying with Xbox, this is actually on Xbox.com. Discord voice is now available for everyone on Xbox consoles.
I
So
downloaded
if you're on
today.
Xbox, you can get on Discord. In July, we announced that we were working with Discord to streamline your audio experience so you can play with friends from all your gaming communities right from your Xbox. Starting today, Discord Voice is available on all Xbox Series X, S, and Xbox One consoles. With this update, you can now chat with anyone on Discord via voice channels or group calls directly from your console, making it easy to connect with friends across mobile, Xbox, and PC. This means that you'll be able to see who is in the call and speaking while you're playing on your console. You'll also be able to adjust the sound and switch between Discord voice and Xbox game chat while you play all your favorite games. To get started, head to Discord mobile app and link your Discord account to your Xbox, and that's all you do. All you need to
That's
set it up.
About damn time.
what?
I actually got my phone. So I have the Xbox app on my phone. It literally opened up and said, "Hey, download Discord if you want." And I'm like, "All right, cool." And it was done.
Wow.
Yeah, connected everything.
Do you feel like this is going to change anything?
Yes. I think this is literally all this does is push cross-play, cross-platform playing even further along.
Yeah, this is like
how many times are you on PC and you play with somebody who's on, I don't know, even if it's cross-play between PlayStation or Xbox, you're like, hey, you guys got Discord. Can you get on your Discord? That's pretty inconvenient when you're on your console. Like, you got to get your phone out and get on Discord or get another headset. You're like, well, I want to hear my game through my headset. Can't do all that. But
this is what I usually do whenever I had to do this.
Exactly. Like that right there. Daxter is putting his iPhone earpiece inside of his PC headset so he can do Discord on the phone.
Yeah.
Like, but now on Xbox, they can just do it all.
So how long do you think it before PlayStation does the same thing?
They're already working on it. They already announced it.
Yeah, they're pushing the envelope both ways, and it's making Sony have to do some things that they weren't comfortable with in the first place. But I'm glad about it. So,
well, they announced like months ago that Sony was already working on it. They just said they put Xboxes into beta, so I'm assuming they just got done with it faster. But I agree. I think this definitely pushes the envelope for crossplay, and I think that it'll make it faster than later or sooner than later.
I think so.
Yeah.
They're saying that you can do it now, but it's not the same.
They have a third party non-Discord that's a Discord. It's like a API that you can do now. That's what Xbox used to have, but it was super like random if it worked or not. So
other big news. This comes from Kotaku. Ethan Gack. Everyone cares about Splatoon 3 more than you think. Like, I know you guys have been hearing us talk about Splatoon 3 for like the past 3 weeks. It is a really good game, and this kind of shows it. Nintendo revealed its release has been bigger than Animal Crossing and Pokemon. Splatoon 3 hasn't just climbed to the top of charts, it's absolutely demolishing them, at least in Japan. Nintendo announced the latest sequel in its party shooter series has already sold over 3 million copies in just 3 days, making Splatoon 3's launch bigger than The Legend of Zelda Breath of Wild, Pokemon Sword and Shield, and any other Switch game you can think of. Here are the top 4 Switch game launches. Splatoon 3 is at 3.45 million units since launch, and it came out September 9th. Animal Crossing New Horizons was only 1.8, and that was the top selling game. And we thought, it was because of the pandemic. It was like the perfect pandemic game. And that was only 1.8 million. Pokemon Legends Arceus was 1.4. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl was 1.3 million. Yeah. So, like, there are a lot more Splatoon fans out there than I originally thought.
Now, something I do want to just bring to the table is that for a while there was a problem getting your hand on a Nintendo Switch. There was a shortage. However, now this game, oh man, I'm not surprised it's doing so. I'm not surprised it's doing so. Not surprised that it's doing so amazing because the game actually is well put together, and I can't wait to see what they do with more from it.
Yeah, we'll definitely see. And I mean, talking about the Switch shortages, obviously, I guess Nintendo doesn't have that problem now because they just came out with as you saw, it had the Splatoon 3 Switch. There's another special edition of a Switch coming out and it's the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Switch.
Mm-hmm. Have you guys played the mini game in the Splatoon 3?
Not yet.
There's a mini game. Oh, the table turf.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
my god, it's so pretty.
It does look nice.
This looks like the Splatoon Switch, but different colors.
It's very solid, yeah.
It looks great, actually.
I love the purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I want it just because of the controllers.
Honestly, I like the switchboard more than anything. I like the holder more than anything.
The dock?
Yeah. I like the white crystal with like the... I've always been a fan of that design. I actually... So, you know how like Splatoon 3 is the best selling right now? I actually think this Pokemon game is going to crush it.
Think Pokemon Scarlet and Violet?
Yeah, so the reason I say that is because a lot of people didn't know if they would like Arceus because it's a whole new game style. They loved it, and then you take it back with the old formula of like the Pokemon battles and stuff. I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic.
I mean, I hope so because it's definitely one of the Pokemon games that I'm anticipating. Definitely because of Arceus. Like
Right.
with those features coming into this Pokemon game, it's gonna make this a really good Pokemon game.
Right, that's what I was saying, and as long as they get rid of the Pokédex entry thing that they had in the Arceus, like I'm good. The whole like catch 40 Pokemon, the same Pokemon to like understand it or whatever, I didn't like that feature, but the rest of it I really enjoyed.
And then yeah, I just can't wait. Go ahead.
The memes I think are really gonna come, and I'm not somebody knowledgeable of meme knowledge and everything, but something I notice is games trend well when they have something controversial about it. And watching you ride whichever Pokemon that is that looks like a motorbike but is actually running, that already picked up a lot of traffic.
Oh
So
yeah, it has wheels, but it still runs.
The Apple Dinosaur too, yeah.
And Wee
Yep.
Cat and what's the other one? The duck.
Donald Duck.
It's gonna get a lot
These names.
attention.
For what it's worth, I think the designs on these Pokemon are trash.
Really?
But I do. I think they're really bad. I like some of them. Some of them are cute, but like the ones that we've seen are just like, why? But that's also just me being a Gen 1 fanboy, so.
Is anybody still playing Multiverses?
On
No.
again, off again.
So it's still getting good traction, for sure. I still think it's a good game. I'm just not into it because of Splatoon 3 has taken me away from it.
What he said.
Multiverses removes police from Velma's special move. This comes from PCGamer.com, Andy Chalk. The Multiverse patch that went live yesterday, taking the game to version 1.02, makes a number of big and small changes to the game, and one that's particularly interesting because it's so seemingly odd is Velma. The big brain of the Scooby Gang will no longer call the police after solving a mystery. Velma's passive in Multiverses enables her to generate evidence when she lands attacks that she can pick up during a fight. Once she accumulates enough, she can call the police, who will come rolling in and arrest the opposing player. It's her ultimate ability. Basically a splashy payoff that can guarantee a kill if an enemy team does nothing. It looks like this. This is actually pretty weird.
It's Old Man Jenkins.
It's Old Man Jenkins.
People are really upset because of the LeBron thing, but I feel like they specifically chose that.
It was
I don't
him
know.
all along.
I think like because I had seen this like a few weeks ago, but like people were upset because they were like, bro, Velma's just like portraying police brutality. She literally calls the police to kill you. Like,
Yeah.
So apparently what they're doing to change it is instead of her calling the police, she's going to call the Scooby Gang and they're going to come grab you in the mystery.
Don't they
Oh,
just call the
yeah.
police? But here's the thing, like that's just their shtick. Like
Wow.
Yeah, I personally don't see anything wrong with it. I feel like for me, like I feel like they chose LeBron James to make it a bigger issue because it's a black man and it's a police, but
I agree.
yeah,
Like
man.
No, yeah, this
it's their thing. Like it's not like it was something that they added that was out of the character or the show's
Yeah.
theme or anything. Like
Well-
that's just their thing.
what I'll say though is now it's funnier because now Scooby in the gang is gonna kill you for the same thing.
What's even worse though, in the image, oh my god,
It's a white man with a mask. Yeah,
it's literally the white man, and
Yeah.
she's like, nope, it's definitely this black man here.
It definitely looks like him.
I'll get him.
Get him.
Yeah.
I mean,
So messed up.
what I would probably not completely get rid of it because that's the character from the cartoon. But what I would like to see is probably like you would randomly get either the mystery machine or you would get the police or you would get, I don't know, the mayor to show up and take him away. I don't know. It would have been nice not to see it completely removed, but
I think this is one of the things that just got blown out of proportion. Like, I don't think it was that serious,
but it's also up to the game developers. Like, it's their call at the end of the day.
Yeah, they don't want the negative. They don't want the
or they didn't even
DMV
notice it, or they didn't
DMV
even.
said, but look what they did to my boy Pepe Le Pew. That is true. They got rid of Pepe Le Pew
completely
because he was sexually harassing everybody.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was thinking.
Stinking. All right, and then we got two more news stories, and that's it. This one is of course, One Piece gets every volume merged into one long 21,450 page piece. For the price of roughly $1,900, you too can proudly display your own One Piece megabook. One Piece fans are always dying to tell you a person who's yet to read creator Ichiro Oda's 25-year-old seafaring epic, the manga is a work of art. Now that sentiment has become reality in the most ridiculous way possible. An artist has compiled all of the 21,450 pages of One Piece. Go ahead, Dax.
As somebody who is also a One Piece aficionado, I'm currently 10 episodes in. I will sell you the same thing for $1,500.
You have all of those?
No, you just copy and paste it, and then just print it, and then staple it to a book. I don't know why they're selling it for $2,000, but
because to be honest, this is more of like a display piece because it's literally one manga. Yeah, and like you can't read this. You can't even flip the pages?
The disrespect.
Like, there's no way.
Believe it.
Crazy. It looks cool though.
It does look cool.
I like to see who buys it and how they incorporate it in their layout or display in their house, because
put it on a shelf.
I'm just saying, literally, I can make the same thing for way cheaper, and then you can still display it. So,
it's pretty dope. I mean, I wouldn't buy it. I mean,
no, definitely not.
He already ordered it.
I would buy it if it wasn't $1,900.
Yeah, like if it was like $60, something like that, I'd probably.
If I was stinking rich, I would buy it. I'd be like, all right, cool, whatever.
How much is it going for again?
1,900.
1,900.
1,000.
That is just gonna be on Amazon or something like that for like $2,500.
I wonder how much the whole collection is like
worth altogether. Yeah.
I recently saw somebody that had like a whole bunch of the Nami figures, and I did not realize like how many damn outfits this chick goes through.
Or doesn't wear properly.
Bro. Yeah, she does have a lot of outfits. And last news story. I don't know if you guys knew about this, but Kid Cudi was working on his own like series called Intergalactic, and it is now finally coming to Netflix on September 30th. Take a look.
This does give Spider-Verse feel for sure.
Bachelor pad. You haven't seen Carmen in 6 months.
It does.
And she just Beetlejuices back into
Not my comment. It was on the thing.
Not back into my life, Jimmy. Good. Keep it that way.
Yo, she got a big forehead.
I'm your new neighbor, Jabari.
Nice to meet you. I met him.
Girl, is that your neighbor?
Yeah, he's cute.
I love her hair.
This is like a legit like drama series in this art.
All right, Then what happened?
I'm here for the art form. I just don't
took
know.
her home.
Like, is it meant to be like a
right?
serious
So
thing, or is it like
Oh God, I hate this feeling.
Meeting someone in the city
It's
is
like
a big
it's a
deal. Let it be a
romantic
good
drama, I
big
guess.
deal.
You rode a bitch home on your pegs?
I mean, he says the word bitch.
That's trying to fuck the vibes up.
Ooh.
Neither of us really wanted nothing serious.
Talking to your girl
Were
like
you
that.
really with her yesterday?
Ow! What the fuck?
Also, it
Love is
definitely
the
gives
easiest
me
thing in the
Spider-Verse
world when it
feels, and it
happens by
also kind of
accident,
gives
but it
me
doesn't get
Arcane
real
feels from
until you
League.
do it on purpose.
I think it's because of the hairstyle, like the hair design. Reminds me of Senna.
Love is a mother, boy.
Vanessa Hudgens in it.
It'll hurt us all.
$5
It's the only thing
I don't care about
that.
So much more.
It seems like an interesting series.
I have a good question for you
I'm
guys.
gonna check it out.
How do you guys feel about like singers and artists like touching all these different like avenues? What is his name? J. Cole's in the new NBA.
Oh,
And the
he's
new
first,
NBA?
He's the first rapper on the cover of 2K.
Yeah, well, he's also in the game too. Same way
he's
with
in it?
Doctor.
Well,
yeah, you play with him.
The thing about J. Cole is he's a really good basketball player.
Yeah, he's a good hooper.
Like
Doctor Disrespect's also in it too.
So I think that we sometimes forget, like, when celebrities become a celebrity for whatever their thing is, acting, singing, whatever. We forget they had a whole life and a whole lot of other talents before they mainstreamed in whatever they became a celebrity. And so honestly, I think it's just them being able to do more of their passion projects outside of whatever their main hustle is.
They have
Absolutely.
hobbies for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
I believe as an entertainer, you definitely need to touch in on all kind of areas, not just that. Like if you're singing, you're not just a singer; you're also a performer. You're also you gotta. That would be terrible if you just that one thing
I mean, if you got it, you got it.
in your throat, and then one day you just like have the inability to sing anymore. You're just like, oh well, who? What else? Do
I feel like
the whole
I feel
multiple streams of income thing. I can't rag them for it.
Right.
Yeah. I'm here for it. I think it's great. I just was curious because there's a lot of like artists that are like now Twitch streamers, they're YouTubers, they're in video games, they play in video game tournaments, stuff like that.
Fun fact: a lot of YouTubers and streamers are now moving into the voice acting areas. So, I'm here for it because you do hear their voices often. So I
Aren't
support
you doing
it.
voice acting?
I am. Thank you for asking. Yes. So far, no work as of yet, but putting together reels and helping other people who are also interested in voice acting.
Me.
Let's all
Oh,
do it.
I mean, there is opportunity. So yes.
I have a very good narration voice.
I'll just critique because I am voice acting.
Look, we need to find an animator and just make a cartoon of ourselves.
It's very doable.
Yeah, so I think the hardest part for me is like getting I wouldn't say drive. Like I want to do like voice acting, for instance, but I don't even know where to start. You know what I mean? Like that's the hardest part for me, at least, is like
J.
not
Cole has a
knowing where
better
to
third
start. Russell Westbrook's like 74 years old now, dude. Like it's not his fault. He can barely get up that court.
He also has to throw up like 25 shots before he starts making shots. So. But yeah, that was our last news story. If you guys are just joining us for the first time, at the end of every episode, we have a segment called Getting to the Pot of Gold with Rainbow, where you guys can ask us questions and we got to answer them. If you're in the Discord, you can join it and post questions in the Pot of Gold thread and we'll answer them live. You can do it. You can post questions now. You can post them later. We always come back to them whenever we do an episode. Rainbow, you got anything for us today?
I do.
Shoot.
Ooh.
Dang. I mean, I could say I don't.
What's up,
Jesus.
Splatoon 3?
I'm just kidding.
Who's your favorite Splatoon 3 player? So, no, I'm just kidding. That's not my question. That's not my question.
The blue one. I like the blue one.
So my question is, since I'm the only girl today, for you guys, how would you feel about your significant other being the main breadwinner in the house?
Here for it. I support it.
I would love it.
I would love to see that more commonly happen, actually.
In your household?
In my household. Yes, indeed.
To be honest, I wouldn't care, man. To be like, I feel like I've done it for so long. I mean, even though like I provided for so long, this shoot, I'd be willing to take a break for the rest of my life. Look, I'm trying to tell you, if I'm a stay-at-home dad, I'm doing everything. Kids' homework's gonna be done, house gonna be clean. Like you won't have to tell me twice, bro. And then I'm getting on my game.
Do you think it's easy?
Oh hell no, I do not think it's easy.
I think anything can be challenging or easy depending on like what you're good at, I guess. Like I suck at dishes, right? You know what I mean? So it's hard for me. Some people are good at dishes. But I think
that's what they make dishwashers for.
I was about to say, don't you have a dishwasher? Just throw them in there.
No, my mom always told me I was the dishwasher.
Facts.
Oh, no.
I lived in that poor neighborhood.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you, that was the biggest lie they've told us ever. Because you waste so much more water washing dishes by hand.
Oh, they could pay the water. They just didn't want me to not, take the easy way.
To not do it.
Yeah.
You gonna do something around here.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's easy. I think that, but I think it's comparative, really. Like, jobs are hard. Doing house chores are hard. Parenting is hard. So, like, you know what I mean? So it just depends on your outlook. I think it would be easier for me to do dishes than it would be for me to like do construction for a day. So, but you know what I mean? So it's just comparative to where like what you do or what you're going to do.
You think it would take away from you guys' masculinity? Because
Hell
I've
no.
seen a lot of things where it's like it makes you less of a man if the woman is bringing home more money and blah blah blah, and you're a stay-at-home dad. And I think that's just
that's an old way.
Yeah,
that's an old school
60s,
way of
70s.
thinking that was used to hold like women down. Go ahead. Dad.
You want to hear a funny story about masculinity and how I don't have any? So, back when I met my ex-girlfriend now, but her family, they're like super Bible Belt, super conservative, all that stuff or whatever. And I am not somebody who knows how to like fix cars. I don't do anything like manly. I'm very feminine in like almost every aspect. And they're like, you just showed me the real man. And I was like, what does that mean? Like, I'm a man. Like, so I think the whole masculinity thing's such a joke, but that's just me.
Real boy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm that Pinocchio.
I'm curious, what do you consider a real man? What makes a man a real man? I'm just curious.
My voice. No, I don't think anything. Like, I think everything could be gender neutral. Like, I think that's why I've like understood transgender as well as I have, because everything is such a neutral that you just it's such a if a guy wears a dress, it's just a clothing piece. I don't care what you attain it to. I don't really get behind the whole like norm of masculinity or femininity. So
femininity.
Yeah, that. Mm-hmm.
No, I definitely would love to see or experience not necessarily being the breadwinner. However, I am in a position where I think I would like to see what that's like. So
shoot, especially if she's making a whole lot more money than me. I'd be like, shoot.
Hey, there's a new One Piece comic that just came out, and it's only $1,900.
Yeah,
I have an allowance. Speaking of breadwinners, I would love to have a sugar mama or daddy. I don't really care. Like, you know what I mean? I'm at that point in life where, like, whatever.
Or both.
Or both.
Sugar parents.
Yeah.
Not sugar parents.
I'll take you out to dinner and tell you your hair looks nice for the day. I got expenses.
Oh, that's funny.
I think you got all our answers.
What is one thing that will make you completely cut somebody off out of your life?
I think I have mine. I think mine would be like consistently being inconsistent. Yeah. Like somebody who continuously like either makes plans or wants to do something and then comes up with like every excuse in the book. Like if I feel like I'm putting in all the work and they're putting in none, I'm usually out.
For me, it's typically anything that disrespects my family. Like, if you, for instance, like if somebody was to start talking bad about my wife or something, I'd probably cut you off.
I can't talk bad about her anymore because she left us a sticky note. That was the turning point for me.
It was really nice of her. Did you ever share that we said thank you?
Oh, my wife? Yeah. It's still right here, too.
Oh, it is? Oh, that's cool. So BTG's wife left us a message. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was the turning point for me. You know, I didn't know how I'd like her if I didn't or not.
Now you don't have a choice, right?
Yeah, the sticky note.
If BTG's done,
I'm done. Go ahead, yeah.
Me personally, far too often have I spent time with and invested in people that I really enjoy. Like all we have to do is have one thing in common or just a common interest, and we're best friends for the rest of our lives. But if I have a friend or family or a person or colleague telling me, we're spending time together, we're hanging out, we're talking or whatever, and they're going back to anyone else and saying, you won't believe what Yannick said to me. He said he likes Pokemon, like whatever, and anything. And then I hear back from someone else and they're sharing this information. I go to that person and I share, hey, is this true? What's going on here? Yeah, I said it, but you don't care. I appreciate them being honest with me, but if I share with them and say that I don't want that to continue and it continues, I'll cut somebody out. Easy.
I don't do a lot of drama. I'm too old for drama, so that's
no
also,
drama.
Pretty much, if your feelings are voiced and they still disrespect you after it, then yeah, that's a good reason. But DMV said disrespect my mom, and I think that goes for anybody.
Out.
Unless you hate your mom.
I'm sure there's some people
do have reasons to hate their mother, which is fine.
I don't hate my mom, but I don't have like a close enough relationship to where like it bothers me either.
If somebody says something about your mom, it wouldn't possibly bother you?
No, well, because my family kind of like talk bad about each other all the time, so I'm just kind of used to it, I guess.
I mean, it's okay if I talk about her. Can't nobody else talk about her but me.
I just kind of do that awkward, like, yeah, cool, yeah, but
Yeah, no, ain't nobody gonna disrespect my mom.
But you guys are really close with your mom, though, right?
I cussed out my cousin because she came from my mother. I don't give a damn who you are.
Yeah, throat punch them.
Facts.
But I guess, I don't know. That's not something that would necessarily bother me too much. But I don't think anybody that came at my family would be really considered a friend in the first place. So,
what if somebody owed you money?
I get more.
I wouldn't have cut it. It would just tell me not to give that person any more money.
Right.
So you would still keep them in your life?
Yeah.
At a distance. Does that make sense?
So wait, if they're a friend, are you loaning them the money or what's happening with this money?
I learned a long time ago, you don't
like
loan money. You just give money and then don't expect it back.
Well, that's a good way. But if you're loaning somebody money and they never give it back
I just don't give them money again.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because now this person's now given up their hand. They're predictable in the sense that, okay, cool, I could give if I know what level of trust I can trust you with.
Right. Also, humans are creatures of habit in that sense. Like when they do something, they're probably going to continue to do it. It's very rare that people like change their collars.
I'd just cut them off.
What does cut off mean to
Don't
you?
borrow money
What does cut off mean to
from
me?
To
Like,
you.
I have no ties to you at all.
No. Like if this person boop 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 boop, hey, what's going on? BTG, how you doing?
You want to go get some
I
food?
wouldn't even respond for what. I'd be like, go get some food. Shoot, you still owe me that money. Who's paying?
Yeah, I've given money before, but like I said, I don't expect it back. I mean, I go, hey, yeah, I can let you borrow this, but like in my head, I'm just like, cut that money out, and if it comes back, great. If not, don't give them money again.
But see, that's my thing. Like, if you're borrowing money, I really don't. I expect it, but like, if you're coming up on money and everything's good, and I don't even get a little bit back, like, oh, hey, you know what? Let me pay you like $25 a month. Okay, cool. That's fine. Whatever. If you're making the effort to give it back, like, I don't care if you're giving it back to me $1 at a time. But the fact that you know that you borrowed it and you're like, all right, I'm going to get it back to you some way, somehow. I don't expect you to go back into whatever issue you had before, like with money.
Right.
But, show that you appreciate it. Go ahead.
So let's say, for example, now this could be a hypothetical world we're living in now, but let's say, for example, you loan someone $200,000, right?
Ooh, yep.
Because
I wouldn't do that. No, this is a hypothetical world.
Well, right now,
the way you have in the bank, Jesus.
Right, because at the moment our money is not like that.
You got that voice money acting.
But let's say, for example, you loan somebody $200,000. Now that person is paying you back in the sense of they're doing tasks that would equal to money, but they're not actually giving you money. Is that the same, or no? You need to see that physical
They are cleaning my house for the entirety of my entire life.
I was about
from
to say,
here on out.
Really,
yeah, like what are they doing? Are they cleaning my house, watching my kids so I don't got to pay for daycare? Like, I need to know these things.
Like they're paying for they're paying for like your Netflix subscription fee.
No.
$200,000. You ain't gonna let me finish. You ain't.
I already got Netflix passwords.
But you understand what I'm trying to say, though. Yeah.
If I'm loaning that kind of money, there's stipulations on that shit.
That's a lot of money.
If I load $100 and you want to like take me out to eat 3 times, yeah, sure,
that works. Yeah.
But
you're not gonna take me to eat fucking
250,000
times. Like,
yeah.
That's crazy.
I think you definitely should have went with a lower amount there for sure.
Well, at that hypothetical world we were in.
But at the same time, it's when it comes to stuff like that, it's about what you guys agreed to in the beginning. Like, hey, if I give you this money, I expect it back.
There's a fine line between like helping and being walked on. So as long as you
sure.
know what that line is, you're fine. For me, you get one. If you need $20 for gas and you don't give me the $20 back, you're not getting another 20.
Simple.
Yeah. If I offer to give you the money, then I don't expect it back. But if you come and ask me for the money,
that's
then
different.
I definitely expect it back.
See, I think that's the same to me though. Like for me, that's the exact same thing.
So if someone came up to you and said, "Hey, I would like 500,000,"
no, we're gonna stay with $20. If somebody comes,
50.
Sure, yeah, that's fine. That's a small number too. But like, if somebody came up and was like, "Hey, can I have $50?" Something came up and I got a bill to pay. Yeah, sure. Or hey, man, or they didn't even ask and they're like, "Hey, man, like I can't hang out. My car payment or whatever, it's gonna get repoed. I'll probably give you the $50." Like, yeah,
I got you.
I think money's too easy to come by to really be stressing on it as long as you're not. I've been in bad. I think you talked about you being in a pretty bad spot too, but like I was homeless. Like money is not a thing anymore. I'm good with getting rid of it if I need to.
That's good. And congrats on getting your new job.
Hey, thanks. Making dummy money now.
Dummy.
So if you need $200,000,
and I expect it for the rest of your life.
I expect at least 3 meals.
3 meals or 3 meals?
Yes. Hey, yo, thanks. Yeah.
All right, my last question. What is y'all's love language?
What the hell? What does that
Fun
even mean?
items. I
Ooh.
like items. I'm an item. I
Do you
actually
have
know
a
exactly
hold
what
on?
this
Is
is.
it food?
I know what it is, but I need the list.
Words of affirmation, physical touch, receiving gifts,
Oh,
quality time, and acts of service. Those
I
are the
hate
5
being
love language.
touched.
all of the above.
Don't touch me.
I think it's touch for me.
Mine's gifts or affirmation. I like affirmation too. I like being told that I look good or like I'm doing well or something.
I'm really thinking about this joint now.
Which is
God.
why I always post selfies at the gym. So chat, follow it, tell me I look good. Thank you.
You look good, Professor. You're doing well in your workouts. I saw your back.
Yo,
You definitely
ripped,
been
right?
yeah, you're killing it, bro.
I
Affirmation.
think
It only looks good on back day though.
it's probably words of affirmation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure
actually
that's what it
work.
is.
I actually work better. Like if my boss tells me I'm doing a good job, I actually work harder. Yo, I got you, DMV. Say no more.
It's a mix. It's definitely words of affirmation and quality time. It's both.
Not me. I don't know how people enjoy quality time or being touched. I hate that. Can't do it. Get your hands off me.
Hetero is quality time and acts of service in that
Ooh,
order.
those are good. Not to say that there's one that's bad, but quality time is important.
This is such a unique topic. We actually brought
My
it up in
love
like
language
therapy.
is money.
Yeah, $200,000 to be specific.
Word.
Is my. I don't even like. Fun
Oh
fact.
no.
This
Yo,
is this is.
DMV.
No, I got you, DMV. This
We
is actually
asking all the right questions, though.
this is a Night Kids exclusive chat. So if you guys aren't subscribed to the channels, you should be. I actually don't care about sex at all.
There are people like that.
My sex drive is so low. Like I'll go through a pattern where I like want it all the time for like a week, and then I can go 6 months without it.
Dude.
6 months.
Yeah, like it does. I just don't care.
Why did you whisper it?
He's
I almost
sad.
passed out thinking about it.
6 months.
I was about to have a heart attack.
So I want to know, do you feel as though if your partner, significant other, your spouse is like, hey, I get that this is what you want, but here's what I need.
And that's where it's really hard. You got to find a relationship that's balanced for that. Which like I dated this one girl in college, and
Hetero's
she was
cracking
the
me up.
quite opposite. You know what I mean? Like she was something. And like after a month, I'm like, I'm dying. Like you got to stop. And then we broke up.
Living.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think you got to find somebody that like matches that and is okay with like it's a give and go. But I mean, to be honest, like the whole like not like being touched or like anything has ruined relationships in the past because like other people are like that's their affirmation, that's their like love language, and since it's the opposite for me, it's really difficult in that sense.
Do you find on like dating sites or apps or when you're casually courting, yeah.
I don't casually court anything.
Just
Either I'm going in or I'm going out. You know what I mean? Like there's not out.
Whoa. Whoa.
In or out.
When you're in that setting, do you I'm sorry. Do you feel like that's something you need to bring up earlier on so that you can match with this person, or do you find yourself just going through the motions, and if that comes up organically, you talk about it?
I feel like if I go first date and go, I don't know about you, but I'm not a huge fan of sex. I don't know if I'm going to get a call back, but no, I don't. But it's weird because like I don't know if this is like a normal thing or not, but like when I'm single, like my sex drive is way different than when I'm in a relationship, I guess. You know what I mean? And so like when I'm single and I'm going out on dates, I assume it's because I probably might not see that person again, so it's a different like pheromones in that sense, but I don't know.
That makes sense.
So no.
That's interesting. I did not know that.
I think it's more boredom, or like, if that does that make sense? Like you see that same person every time, and like all you see is that you know what I mean? Like there's no new, fresh
Then y'all
nothing.
need the damn Kama Sutra because
No, I'm just saying.
you get bored.
I think that's my issue. Is like I get bored of having the same meal every day.
Are you one of those people that get sick of people easily?
He's a
Yes.
connoisseur.
Oh, I definitely understand that. Before my current relationship, people didn't last more than like 3 months because I get sick of people easily, and then I'm just like, okay, we've had fun, great, time to move on.
Is it like the sound of their voice?
Rainbow's a ghoster.
No.
I mean, I didn't ghost him. I said, like, this just isn't gonna work out. I remember telling my ex-girlfriend that, and like, she was crying while fucking driving. Ma'am, we need to make it safely to our destination first, and then you can cry.
I had one of those. That was terrible. I was scared.
Oh, dangerous.
Yeah, so yeah, in about a month I usually get really bored of people. But there's no new interesting topics, I think, is like the main issue. Like I enjoy meeting new people and getting that like conversation, and that conversation goes away after you know them.
So
I think that comes with, I was about to say, that comes with finding somebody that's always trying to grow and learn and always has different goals. Because I mean, there are people that are definitely, they're content, and I definitely would not be able to be with somebody that's content. Like,
right.
It has to be some type of evolution.
I think that I think there's a different thing for everybody. Like I've been in a relationship for 8 years until I became single. Like I was in a long relationship, but a lot of the issues was it was boredom. Like it was like there was nothing for me that excited me. Like I just saw the same thing every day. I did the same thing. I was like I was on a hamster wheel, you know what I mean? So and it wasn't their fault. It's just my brain, so.
Good questions.
Yeah, great questions.
Is that the last one?
You guys get the exclusive.
Last one, and you guys gave really great
I don't even remember what the question was.
I
forgot the question.
We started with your love language, and we ended with that.
Oh, right. Dang. Well, I guess that ends Night Kids After Dark, episode 24. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Thank you for stopping by, dropping in, following, doing all the good things that you guys always do. Like I said, check us out on any of the podcast services. Just search Team Night Kids After Dark. Outros. Dax, where can we find you guys at?
I was typing. Oh, jeez. Hey guys, it's Professor Dexter. You can find me at Professor Dexter, all one word, on Twitter, or Professor_Dexter on Twitch. I haven't been able to stream too much lately. Once the new schedule starts, I'll probably be streaming Sundays and Mondays on extended time, and then we're gonna see about Night Kids After Dark for the podcast. If not, I won't be on it anymore, but I'll be watching from afar. Also, if you guys want to give me that affirmation of love, you can check out my Instagram at fitness_with_Daxter to keep up with all my workout posts. Please tell me I look beautiful. And that's it.
Yanonick.
What's happening, everyone? You can find me, Yanonick, over at Twitter at NK_Yanonick. That's YANONICK. You can find me also over at Twitch.com. Thank you.
Rainbow.
You can find me on Twitter at X_Rainbowkisses. What about you, BTG? Where can we find you?
You can find me looking for a $200,000 loan. Like, nah, actually, you can find me at NK_BTG Plays on Twitter, Black and Tie Guy Plays on Twitch, and on Instagram. Like I said, thank you guys for joining us again every Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We got somebody to raid?
I just sent you someone, unless you guys have someone else in mind.
Where'd you send it at?
Discord just messages.
I don't have anybody. Got him.
Got him.
I bet she did.